The beautiful machine is your body. It's my body. It's everybody. If you sit behind a desk in an office all day, your body begins to stiffen and sag and all in the wrong places. But it doesn't have to. It all depends on how you use the lunch break. Outside, we've got steps and a fountain to run around. Outside and moving is the best possible way to kick off your lunch break. Want to move out that way a little bit? Okay. First, just put your arms out this way if you've got room. And stretch out this way. And out. Out. Freaking. And out. Out. Okay, now try it. You're going to murder somebody, but try it anyway. Everybody at home can do these too. Stretch out this way. Sorry. And out.
You gotta be kidding. Are you serious?
Stretch hard.
Oh, I am. It's beautiful, Maggie. In a closed room, you can do it.
Okay. One leg up very hard. And way out to the other side. One leg way out. And the other leg way out. Okay, good. Charlie, that's great. That's great. Okay, now just shift your weight over to one side so your hip is pushed way out to one side. And then way out to the other side.
That's an exercise.
Way out to what? Sure is an exercise. Way out to the other side. You can dance instead. It's just really true, you know. Dancing is great for you. Just keep moving, especially if you're at home watching. Go ahead, run around the carpet, leap up and down, jog a little, while we fall all over each other getting to the benches. Remember that you don't need to be an office worker if you go to school and sit all the time, if you're at home and sit a lot of the time, if you tend to sit and watch TV all the time. All these are going to be good exercises for you. If you can move out just a little bit so we can stretch. You know, okay, we've moved, and now, you know, we took a run around to get our blood moving. And then we did some stretching exercise, got loosened up. But the one place that especially people who work in offices always have trouble is through the shoulders here. You work in an office?
Yeah.
Good, good.
I see a program every night. Not every night, some nights. Some nights.
Okay, so you've got these muscles that all get tight and up through your neck. You get headaches, you get stiff shoulders. It really gets so it hurts. In fact, some people develop a hump right here. And that, again, is because you are doing an exercise of a sort. You're letting your head drop over this way, and it's exercising the muscles right here. So they build up. Those are muscles when you see that lump on the back of people's necks.
Is that calcium, Maggie?
No, that's from letting your head hang forward this way so the muscles are working. Okay, so first what you want to do is pull your shoulders up, and now pull your arms down behind you and your head way
You're
up.
not taking me on it.
I feel better already.
Beautiful. You're going to give us a demonstration.
You're going to want to hold that one. Put it behind your ear. Beautiful. Can you see him? Lean over here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that beautiful? Say cheese.
That's Walter. Is that right?
Cheese! Cheese, man.
Okay. Now, Pull your shoulders around this way.
Oh.
And back.
Oh, I can't do that though.
Around. And back. Around.
Hey, Robert.
And back. Lean way over.
Way over?
Get your arms back.
Oh. That is good. There's nobody picking
Doesn't it feel better already?
That's the knife.
Okay.
You want a pillow?
That's the knife.
No, I'm fine. Can you move there?
Yeah, I'll move a little bit.
Okay. Can you get your arms out to this? Well, I don't think you can. Okay, we'll do some more things without moving from the way we are. Okay. Pull your shoulders way down and up to level. And down and up to level. And down and up. Remember, if you're home, you can do these just as well. Doesn't make any difference. They're great for kids in school, too. Arms up overhead.
Oh boy, Maggie, that's a
And
hard
now,
one.
bring your shoulders up and down. Up and down.
I want to got me behind you.
Susan does not.
This is called the story of life.
Right. As a matter of fact, someone just said this is called the story of life. That is absolutely true. Moving is living. If you stopped moving, you're in trouble. And you know, the only thing short of death is if your blood is still moving and you're still lying there. But even then, you're still living because you're moving. But the more you move, the better you're going to live. It just has to work that way.
Get in.
Okay. Another thing that can help you if you work in offices is you know that you have to get your working surface tipped a little this way if you can. It makes a big difference. It really makes a big difference because then your head won't tend to tip over that way. That's why typewriters are made this way, because you tend to, you can see what you're doing without that. Okay? The body really is, everybody's aware of a beautiful machine, right? Have you all got your buttons on?
I know.
Here, you can have mine.
Oh, thank
You can
you.
have mine too.
Thank you very much.
Can I have one? He needs one.
Yeah, Maggie, you need one.
Thank you. We got lots of buttons.
I got my
I don't have one.
Everybody does have a beautiful machine.
I don't have a
This just
beautiful.
happens.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
I got all my buttons too.
Now put your elbows up behind you if you can, and pull them up this way.
Oh, beautiful.
This is one exercise that gets the back.
Oh, that's something, all right.
And people who work in offices. There's a beautiful dragonfly. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at
Imagine when you crowded Subway, you know.
Oh, don't hurt them.
Oh.
Squeeze it, belly.
Okay, now again for the underarm, and this is a problem, really, it's such a problem with office workers because it's a muscle they just don't move. Put one hand under your elbow and press hard.
Go ahead.
Whack it hard.
Oh.
Just press as hard as you can.
Oh.
How can I lose weight?
And on the other side.
Oh, I think I broke.
All right, Tom. Show it. Look, he broke his arm. You can tell. See the lump? That's the
That's a
broken
name.
bone.
Oh, I'm famous. I knew I'd get that in there.
Oh,
What
that's
an arm
across
he's
the
got.
street. You can tell that he does a lot of sitting around. It's
Oh,
very
boy.
obvious. Okay.
No muscle, ain't he?
Now again, here again, we're going to need a little bit of room if we can. Get your elbows up by side if you can.
So she can stick her
Right
elbows
straight
out.
out of the side.
We're birds, right?
Sorry.
Watch out, we're gonna fly. Okay, we're gonna fly. I told you.
Oh, she's going up and down. We go this
As long
way.
as we're back by 4:30.
Okay. Can everybody move back there?
We can't move.
Okay. Put your arms behind your back.
Behind your back.
And again, try this one because it's a nice relaxing one. Pull your arms down hard behind you.
What's up, man?
And stretch your neck way up. The back of your neck way up. Okay, now the good relaxing thing, you've got all these stretched out, we hope, if you have room to move. You've gotten them all stretched out. Now you've got to let them relax again. So lean over and just dangle.
Dangle. Here we go.
Dingle, dangle, dangle.
Just lie there loosely and relax. Doesn't that feel great?
This kid keeps hitting me in the head. I don't know if it's deliberate or what.
Okay. Let's move over here. See if we have... Hey, tell you what, in between bites of your sandwich, do what we did. Just lean over and loosen up. It really does feel great. I gotta have room to move my feet.
Okay.
Could you move
Can you sit on my lap?
Okay. Yes, that's good. Can you move over some?
Right here at City Hall.
Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful people.
Sun is shining. I know we have never.
Okay,
Doing great. Feel great so far.
stretch your legs out in front.
That's the main thing.
Turn your toes way in.
Go over that bar and try
Turn your toes way in. And way out. And way in. This is just the, 1/3 of the circulation, almost 1/3 of the circulation of the blood through your body is done with your leg muscles. And when you sit for long hours in an office, that circulation is just missing. There always should be some way that you can get those muscles to work and pump the blood back through your body. So what you do is do all kinds of things that will move your lower leg muscles. You can come up on your toes this way, just bounce the balls of your feet down. Everybody do it.
Me, I never been on.
Bounce your feet down. Stand on your heels and bounce your foot down. On your heels. Everybody bounce back on your heels and tap your toes down to the floor.
I can't do it here. I'll do it up here.
Just 1 foot at a time. That's the way. Tap your foot. Put your foot out and do it.
Back a little bit.
Just tap your feet that way. Okay, now try it with just your toes. Can you manage that? Where's the ball?
Fingers
Look at the ball.
Who's got the ball? There's a bag of balls. Where's the ball?
Here they go.
Everybody got a ball? Okay, I gotta have one. I have to have one of these here. Okay, move over so we can see.
Hey, mister! Mister!
Okay,
Hey, mister!
put your ball down on the floor. If you're at home and don't have a ball handy, just try picking up anything that's lying on the floor with your toes. The kids, the cat, anything that's lying around. I'm sure you can find something. But when you're stuck in an office all day long, why wear tight, uncomfortable shoes? You're cutting down your circulation and probably suffering from acute moldiness of the feet. If you can smell your feet, there's lots of bacteria growing there. That's terrible for them. At least get soft, flexible shoes, preferably with some cross ventilation. But better yet, take your shoes off while you're sitting there and put a ball under one foot, or both feet. That's better yet. A tennis ball is nice and furry, and they do have some nice hairy balls that they put out now. And just roll your feet around on it. It's great. Or try 2 shoebox tops full of marbles for a new sensation. Just make sure your boss doesn't step on them. Again, most of us have been taught not to fidget. It's the worst thing in the world you could possibly learn. It's good for you to fidget. As long as you keep moving somehow, your blood is circulating better.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Dominic, move.
That's the main thing.
What you have to do is just, when you have to go visit somebody in another office, then walk to the office. Don't telephone. When you have to go downstairs or upstairs, don't take the elevator or the escalator. Walk. It's all right. Take the escalator, but go up the wrong escalator.
Go up the wrong escalator.
Down the wrong escalator. Get your exercise. Anytime you're not moving, you're not living. Keep yourself moving as much as you can. Okay. Now, if you can spread your feet apart a little. When you're standing talking to your boss, I'm sure he must make you nervous anyway. Excuse me. Just shift from foot to foot. Just shift your weight. First to one foot and then to the other. I'm sure you tend to a little bit, but the more often you do it, the more you do it, the better it is for you. You work all the time, so that's no problem. Susan, are you in an office? No? You're in an office. Do you fidget when you go places? Do you fidget instead of standing still? Doesn't it feel awful when you have to sit for a long period of time?
My legs, too.
And the kids, hey, how do you feel when you come out of school? Don't you feel like just taking off and running? It's very awful.
Throwing the ball and chewing gum at the same time.
Okay, one last thing. There is what we call the fifth position, you know, standing like this.
Hold the flower, please. They'll get
Feet
ideas.
like this, and then stand up straight, and it automatically tightens up your bottom. Can you feel that?
I do that every day, Mag.
I don't know if I
You're
can
a
get back now.
secretary. If you're a secretary, then this is a great position to stand waiting, you know, for the boss to get finished with his telephone call. And it gets your bottom tightened up, and then if you want to put your feet apart a little, but also turned out, and just shift from one foot to the other, then you really just make a first one side of your bottom and then the other. And also get the intermittent pressure on your legs that you need or you get from walking ordinarily. You should be walking.
I'm out of that position now.
Right out?
What are we doing? A
Put
cha-cha
your
or what?
feet turned out this way. Turn them out.
Yes.
No, the other one turned out too.
This way.
And then just shift your weight from one foot to the other.
Like that?
Look, look.
Beautiful. I feel better already.
Okay.
Very nice. Beautiful. I
Okay,
feel
so let's sit down.
All right.
Another thing that everybody should have in their office, this is great, your boss is going to love me before we get through. If you will lean back like this, before you do, put your fingers right here, and then lean back. Well, that's Walter's. Where's Walter?
Which way, Maggie?
I gave it to Walter. Lean back and feel what happens to your abdominals. They tighten right up.
Yeah, they do.
This
Why
is
is that?
why instead of sitting in a desk chair, use a rocking chair. If you can talk your boss into it, put rocking chairs all through the office, because then you're moving this way all the time. You're building up your abdominal muscles. Right. Can you feel it?
I can't get my Let me move over.
Feel it.
Here we go. All right, together.
Pick up your heels.
Beautiful.
Okay, we can't twist one side. Yes, we can.
We can twist to the side?
Turn it sideways. It's the Rockettes. You didn't know, did you?
I'm going to stop, Maggie.
Okay, why don't you move over?
Okay.
Come on, Walter.
Shall it, Walter?
And now come up on one side of your bottom.
Walter.
All right.
Let's lean over on one
Walter,
side.
come on in.
Come here, Charlie. Sit here. Okay, lean on one side of your bottom, Charlie. And just roll back again and up and down and up. Again, you're getting all the abdominal muscles that don't ordinarily, if you're sitting in an office, get worked. I'm sure most of you have worked in offices for years. Notice what happens to the belly. You spread out in all the wrong directions. This one that we're doing now not only gets the belly muscle, but also gets your bottom.
Yes.
And that's
Lean back
true
again.
even if you aren't in an office. A lot of you who are sitting there at home have the same problem office workers have. Almost all of us have abdominal problems. Come on. Just sit on the side of your bottom on the edge of your chair and rock back and forth.
Yeah, it really is. Okay. Now again, raise your legs up and down.
Oh, I could never do that.
Want to make a bet?
I never. Well, I'll try it. All right, get up.
Charlie, move over
Get up.
here.
She says I can do that. I don't want to make a clown of it.
All right.
You know.
We'd like enjoy that.
Thank you, dear. Thank
Bring
you.
your legs
There
up.
we go. Yeah, do that.
Okay, back.
This way. Oh, this is.
You know, if there were room.
You do it so easy.
Okay.
though.
Now the last thing, you see this. Again, this is a great exercise and something that everybody who sits at a desk should try. One of the things that you lose fastest is the inner thigh muscles when you have to sit all the time, right? Okay, there's a trick so that you never have to worry about it again. Take the ball and put it between your knees. And the light pressure that you put against that to hold it there is going to be enough to keep those muscles in good shape. You really have to keep it right between your knees and make sure there's enough pressure on to hold it there. And that ball will keep your inner thighs in shape if you do it all the time. Keep the ball at your desk. Wait, you know, we've got you in a position now where what you're doing is you're sitting in a rocking chair And you've got the ball between your legs. And for the arm and shoulder exercises, to make it even better for your arms and shoulders, you can use a hairbrush so you don't have to do the exercises. So you're in a rocking chair with your feet up on the desk with a hairbrush.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I got hair right here. Yeah,
He's got beautiful hair. I saw it a few years ago. Okay, let's do a few more of the leg exercises. Turn over on the one side of your bottom. Mary, come on over here. And put one leg over.
Do I look that tough? Do I look that
Sit
tough?
down and join us.
Just call him
And put the outer leg on the floor and this one on top of it. And you automatically, again, are using the inner thigh muscle. I wish you could try this. Why don't you sit over here and try it? Try this. Put your outer leg down and this one on top of it.
right here. Great, I know.
He needs this.
I do.
Over to the other side and put the outer leg down again and the inner one on top of it. This just makes you tighten up right in here. You can feel it tighten up. Feel it.
I ain't gonna feel it. My wife might be watching. Oh, my leg. I thought you meant your leg.
Okay.
That ain't funny. It might be funny to you. All right.
Okay, now again, sitting on the edge, and you can do this in any desk chair. It doesn't need to be a rocking chair. Any kind of a chair at all will do. And just put your hands in your lap and rock back, but keep your head forward. You know, it's amazing. If you really take care of somebody just hit me in the back with it.
I know it did. It did. It's a job. Stay away.
Up in the pool.
That's so much you carry, George.
I've been told.
Okay, remember, anybody at home can do this. In fact, everybody at home should have a rocking chair.
Yes. Especially my grandmother. She's just broken.
I have a girl that I work with who just had a baby 2 days ago, and she told me that her baby seems to like very much being rocked. She was running up until the day before she exercised. She was in with me running the day before she delivered the baby. Come join me. Don't do it without a doctor telling you what you can do. Okay, put your hands up behind your head.
Yes.
And do the same thing, just rock.
You can do it, dear.
These are really great abdominal
You can do it.
exercises.
I know you can. See that? See how easy you're doing it? The Red Cross can do anything.
These
Isn't
are
this
great
exciting?
stretching exercises for your lunch hour. But if you're sitting at a desk all day, it's a good idea to stop and stretch every hour or so anyway. It feels marvelous.
Okay, I don't know whether we can manage this one, but again, put your hands behind your head and turn to the side. Come on, Mary.
Are you
try.
sure? Are you sure I'll get back?
How do you do it?
You can do it. You can do it, Florence.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Right.
Okay, now just once around and around.
Around. Completely around.
Sure, completely around.
Watch out, it'll hit you.
Boy, am I muscles.
Great, I feel great, right? Let me see
Muscles
yours.
like that, I don't.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, everybody up on your feet. Nobody needs to get their shoes on. Okay, now, I want to tell you why it's important to walk. Especially if you're working in offices or if you sit a lot. It's really important to walk for a lot of different reasons. In the first place, you need to build up your circulation. In the second place, if you walk just before you eat, how many of you are dieting? How many of you think you're overweight?
I do.
Me. Anybody over there think you're overweight? Nobody? Okay. If you're overweight, this is great for you because it makes your appetite stay down. It really keeps
I
you from
feel
getting
better
hungry.
already.
Okay.
I do.
When you walk, squirm a lot, fidget, and eat while you walk. It's important to eat while you walk because you work the calories off as you eat. It keeps you from getting hungry much faster, much longer.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.